Right, guys. Before we begin, I want to say that I know this is a old format of the Premier League table. So it is. It is the old format, the 2018-19 one, but it's the first one that I clicked on. I tried doing this before and I completely fucked it up. I mean doing the video before, but I completely fucked it up. I actually done it. I actually said where the teams were going to be finishing through my mind where I thought they were gonna place, but I just ended up making a whole mess of the video and it's deleted, so you won't be getting any bloopers. But took the time to write all the teams out, and then I decided to just put them on the list. So bear with me, guys. Number one, Man City. Obviously, I'm gonna retain the title for the third time after blowing more money on players that you don't really need. You know, it's become a bit of a joke now, if I'm being honest. Man City are a joke of a club anyway, so yeah, there isn't really anything much different. Arsenal. Arsenal have really strengthened by bringing Nicolas Pepe in. I can see them getting into the top four easily. So this is why I put them in second place. Right, number three, third place, Tottenham. Tottenham at third place. Just because I think they'll do a Spurs and just blow second place. But who knows? Number four, Liverpool. Well, I put Liverpool at number four. Because we've not signed anyone. We have an awful defence. Well, we have three good defenders, and we have like one awful one. Sometimes one player in the team can make a load of difference. To the entire squad. I just believe we don't have that one player, or even two or three more players, that we won't be pushing for the title this season. We'll be like 40 points behind or something. But we'll just see. Number five, this is a weird one. West Ham. Maybe I'll just swap these about eventually. But West Ham are the team to watch out for this season. I mean, the only negative about them is they have a shite keeper, and Fabianski. Yeah, you won't get nowhere with him, so I'd just chuck him out in a fucking garbage bin and bring in a top class keeper. You've brought top class players, you know how to spend money. Why don't you do it with a goalkeeper? Just bring in Fabianski as a backup. He's a decent keeper, but I just don't think he's Premier League or Europa League material. But yeah. Number six, number six, Man United. I'm not saying this because I have a personal vendetta against them, or any problems with them. I just don't think we'll make top four. We brought in Harry Maguire, who is a god awful defender. I just don't think. I don't even know why he's picked for England. Maybe because he's the best English defender that they have. But I just can't see it. I really don't, and that's the god awful truth. Number seven, Everton. I believe Everton will make the Europa League this season. And because they brought in Moise Kean from Juventus. The kid just picked up form at the end of last season. I believe that they'll go far. I believe that Everton will go far with him in the squad. And I think that's the only player that they signed. I don't know, except to getting rid of a couple of bits of deadwood. No, they brought in Jonas Lossell from Huddersfield, but that's really it. So Everton seventh. Number eighth, Number 8, sorry, Chelsea. Yeah, again, transfer ban. They brought in Christian Pulisic. I I saw some of their results from pre-season. A bit embarrassing, but they did beat Barcelona though, and they beat them with youth players and without Eden Hazard. And they basically had their full team out, like really. Um, but yeah, Chelsea just won't be able to get into the top six. I mean, it could be meaning sticking them 14th, but you know, I'm not that mean. Wolves 9th. I believe the Europa League will have an impact on them this season if they qualify. Um, but that's if they qualify. I think the Europa League draw was today. Well, I'll have a look at that at the end of the video actually, and we'll see who Wolves get drawn against. But yeah, I believe Wolves won't make the Europa League next season. I believe they will still be in the top 10 though, and that's an accomplishment that they should be proud of. Number 10, Leicester. They have a young, exciting squad that they're playing next season, and without Harry Maguire, I think they'll struggle at the start of the season, but they'll pick up form and they will get into the top 10 for sure. Number 11, Bournemouth. They have a young manager, they have a decent squad. They managed to keep hold of their key players, Ram Fraser and Callum Wilson. So I think that's enough in my opinion. Yeah, I know it says Cardiff for this next one, but we're gonna say Aston Villa for Cardiff. So Aston Villa have went out and spent 130 million on 12 players, and that's just absolutely amazing business. In this day and age, for 130 million, you can get 12 players. That is absolutely top notch by the manager and the transfer board. Hopefully they don't let me down. I'm excited to see Aston Villa play this season actually. After seeing them in the Championship last season, I hope they'll stay up and hopefully they can eventually get into the top 10. But we'll just have to see on that one. Number 13, Watford. I'm not sure where they finished last season, but I think they just managed. Nah, I think they just barely got into top 10. I think they were 11th behind West Ham. But again, I see Watford um, going down 2 spots this season. And don't get me wrong, I have good players like Gerard Deulofeu and others. I just don't think they'll cope. I believe they'll cope enough, but I don't think they will cope to the point they can make top 10. Number 14, Burnley. Burnley, I'm not sure where they finished last season either. I actually think they finished 14th. I'm not sure. I think they might have finished 15th. I'm not too sure, but with the departure of Tom Heaton, I believe that they'll not. I don't think they'll go up. I don't think they'll go down any places. So I'm sticking with them in 14th place this season. Southampton 15th. They've had a couple of struggles, but hopefully they can manage to go up this season a couple of spots. They just the last 2 or 3 years they've been scraping relegation, and they have a decent striker now in Che Adams. I believe that they will be crawling up the table eventually, but I'm gonna stick with 15 on this one. I don't want to go too high and I don't want to go too low, so we're gonna say for 15 Southampton. 16 Crystal Palace. With all the transfer speculation around Wilfried Zaha, I believe like the players will be very demotivated. And if Zaha does leave, I believe that they will suffer. They will very much suffer. And that's all I have to say on that. 17th Norwich. I believe they'll barely scrape relegation. Barely scrape relegation. Sorry. But they're a team to watch out for this season. So another team I'd definitely like to see next season as well. So number 17th, Norwich. Number 18th, Newcastle. I believe that they will scratch, they will claw, they will fight until the last game of the season. It just won't be enough. They have just like fallen to pits this summer. I mean, I've seen decent players like Joelinton and Alan St. Maximin. I don't think it'll be enough. In this day and age, you need really good players to stay in this league. And I think for Newcastle, that is an absolute struggle. Especially, not even a month ago, they were linked with this Arab. Man City's, the Man City's owner's brother was interested in, taking over the club. But now this, and that's hard to think about. Number 19, Brighton. Yeah, this is just waiting to happen. I don't care. I don't think Brighton will survive at all this season. I think they'll lose most of their matches. Of Graham Potter as a manager, zero to little top flight experience. Yeah, Brighton 19th. 20th, Sheffield United. As much as I hate to say this, I've been seeing them in the Championship last season and were absolutely amazing. They have a decent manager as well. I just don't think they have the players to stay in the league at all. Hopefully they can learn. Hopefully if they do get relegated, they can learn this. Hopefully they can learn from it, and then they can fight, scratch and claw their way back to top flight. But for now, I'm just gonna put them in 20th. So guys, I'll tell you for this, but actually no, we need to check out Wolves. See if we can get it here actually. Football leagues and cups. Europa League. Wolves could face trip to Torino. Let's see. The Wolves Europa League draw. So they play this team here, which I have no clue. Third qualifying round. Let's see what they play. Armenian Premier League. Right, I believe Wolves will qualify. But yeah, I believe Wolves will qualify for the Europa League. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Please leave a like in the video if you did enjoy. And on Friday, yeah, Friday I'm gonna be doing my Premier League predictions of week one because the Premier League begins this Friday with Liverpool taking on Norwich. So guys, I'll let you know closer to the time. But guys, thanks for watching. Peace.